heart of Lord Ram's land, Sultanpur, Uttar Pradesh, a chilling incident unfolded. An 18-year-old Dalit youth, seeking his unpaid wages of just Rs 1,200, met a brutal end. This tragic story reveals the deep-rooted caste-based violence in India. Stay tuned as we uncover the harsh reality of how precious Dalit lives are undervalued in our society. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this gripping tale, uncovering the twists and turns that have brought the holy land of Uttar Pradesh into the spotlight.
Welcome to Stardust News Series. This is the first cover-up in which we uncover and highlight the shocking reality of violence happened or happening against Shudras, Dalits, and marginal communities of India. Today in this video we get know the fact that are already known by you all, but you are not reacting on it, but it already started harming you.
And we all know that we human, especially Indian, divided us into too many various identity that we Indians called Varna system, in which the caste system grows. According to the Megasthenes, an ancient Greek historian, diplomat, ethnographer, and explorer in the Hellenistic period, he described India in his book Indica. According to his studies about India, he described as India's population was India was divided into 7 endogamous and hereditary castes, namely Brahmin, farmers, herders, artisan, military, overseers, and counselors. In present India, these 7 castes is transformed into these 4 classes: the Brahmins, the Kshatriyas, also called Rajanyas, the Vaishyas, and the Shudras, laboring classes. But after these all, we great Indian won't stop. Further, we divided us into about 3,000 castes and 25,000 subcastes, each based on their specific occupation. Outside of this Hindu caste system were the Dalits, or the untouchable.
Caste-based violence is also linked to political power struggles. Dominant caste groups may use violence to suppress the political aspirations and representation of lower caste individuals, maintaining their own dominance and influence. As the month of September, a month of Teachers' Day, International Literacy Day, World First Aid Day, and International Day of Democracy. But India is still arriving with the disturbing cases of violence against Dalits, Shudras, and other marginal categories and communities. Let's delve into today's highlight news from the sacred land of Rama, Uttar Pradesh. In a shocking turn of events, the state government, led by the Venerable Yogi Adityanath, a staunch Hindu devotee and prominent politician, finds itself at the center of a gripping narrative that has captured the nation's attention. This unfolding drama is intertwined with the central government, headed by none other than the dynamic Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to share with you a story that sheds light on the disturbing and ongoing issue of caste-based violence in India, reminiscent of the chilling incidents that often go unnoticed. In the heartland of Tamil Nadu, in the serene district of Tirunelveli, a horrifying incident unfolded on August 9th. A Dalit boy and his sister, living peacefully in their home, fell victim to a brutal assault by their schoolmates. These perpetrators hailed from an intermediate dominant caste, and their assault sent shockwaves throughout the scheduled castes in Nanguneri. The siblings, thankfully, survived, but fear now grips their community. Let's shift our focus to Uttar Pradesh, often referred to as the land where Lord Ram, revered by many, is thought to protect the Dalits. However, as we've seen in recent times, this land has witnessed gruesome acts of brutality. Yet, it seems that the media streams have fallen silent, much like they did during the Hathras rape case.
The Pradesh of Yogi Adityanath. This horrific violent story takes us to Sultanpur, where an 18-year-old Dalit youth dared to demand his unpaid wages, a mere sum of Rs 1,200. In a shocking turn of events, his life was mercilessly snuffed out. This incident forces us to confront the haunting reality of how little value is placed on Dalit lives. The silence surrounding these incidents should concern us all. The very essence of justice and equality, the foundation upon which our nation stands, is shaken when we allow such brutality to go unnoticed. It's time we address these issues, for in our diverse and vibrant nation, no life should be considered so cheap. This is a call to action, a plea for justice, and a reminder that we, as a society, must stand against caste-based violence, for it tarnishes the soul of our great nation. We must speak up, not just as individuals, but as a collective force for change.
Into this tragic incident involving a Dalit youth in Sultanpur, Uttar Pradesh, we've uncovered distressing details. The victim's family, overwhelmed by grief and anger, has determined that the injuries were not accidental but the result of a deliberate attack. The local police have duly registered a murder case, but the family rightfully calls for stronger measures against the accused. Our dedicated authorities are diligently conducting the ongoing investigation and actively pursuing an unidentified accomplice. Amidst this crisis, approximately 300 Dalits in the region have voiced their demand for justice. They've taken to the streets, united in their plea for stricter action against the culprits and an end to the deeply entrenched casteism in their village. As we continue to follow this unfolding investigation, we remain committed to bringing you updates on this pressing matter. Stay tuned for more on this crucial
Coming to
story.
the next similar incident of violent act against Dalits and marginal communities in our society. This case is from Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. As you all must have tasted the sweet, syrupy barfi of Bareilly, but today, through this news, try the bitter barfi also. This act of brutality and deeply disturbing and horrifying incident that has sent shockwaves through the nation, a case of gang rape involving a young girl from the Dalit community, has come to light in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh. The incident, which occurred on September 2nd, 2023, has left the victim traumatized and seeking justice. According to the victim's harrowing account, she was lured to a hotel under false pretenses by her so-called friend, Shifat Ansari, along with two others, Shoaib and Nadim. It is alleged that the perpetrators forced her to consume spiked cold drinks and beef kebabs, leaving her intoxicated and vulnerable. In her state of unconsciousness, the victim endured a nightmare as Shoaib and Nadim subjected her to a brutal gang rape, while Shifat recorded the horrifying ordeal. The perpetrators didn't stop there. They went on to blackmail the victim with the obscene video, demanding an exorbitant sum of Rs 5 lakh. When the victim couldn't meet their extortion demands, the accused took their cruelty to a new level by sending the explicit video to her fiancé, further shattering her life. It is alleged that they also pressured her into having physical relations with other individuals. The accused, identified as Shoaib, a bee farmer student, Nadim, who runs a salon, and Shifat Ansari, a Class 12 pass-out, are now in custody and undergoing interrogation by the police. Their attempt to flee to Kashmir was thwarted, and the law enforcement authorities have registered an FIR against them under the SCST Act, gang rape, intimidation, and extortion. The Bareilly police have assured the public that they are taking this heinous crime very seriously. CO Ashish Pratap Singh stated, "The victim has filed a case against her friend, who hails from another religion, and two of her companions. The accused are being interrogated. Action will be taken after a medical examination of the girl and serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for society to address the issue of sexual violence and ensure justice for survivors. Our hearts go out to the victim, and we hope that swift and decisive action will be taken to bring the perpetrators to justice and provide the victim with the support and care she needs during this trying time." The shocking incident that unfolded in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, is a stark reminder of the deep-seated issues surrounding sexual violence and the vulnerability faced by victims, especially from marginalized communities. As the investigation into this heinous crime continues, here are further details. The victim, who had trusted her friend Shifat Ansari, had no inkling of the horrific ordeal that awaited her when she arrived at Rajni Hotel on September 2nd. The perpetrators, Shoaib and Nadim, took advantage of her trust and vulnerability, leaving her in a state of utter despair. This incident highlights the terrifying tactics employed by the accused, who not only subjected the victim to sexual violence, but also used the explicit video as a weapon of intimidation and extortion. The victim, already traumatized, faced the additional burden of the accused, threatening to make the video viral if she didn't meet their exorbitant demands. The accused's attempt to flee to Kashmir, where Nadim had a salon, was a chilling revelation of their determination to escape justice. Fortunately, the timely intervention of the police thwarted their escape, and they are now facing the full force of the law. The police have registered a case under the SC-ST Act, gang rape, intimidation, and extortion against the accused, emphasizing the gravity of the crime and the need for swift and decisive action. The authorities have also pledged to provide the victim with the necessary medical care and support throughout the legal proceedings. This case serves as a grim reminder of the urgent need to address sexual violence, protect vulnerable communities, and ensure that survivors receive the justice and support they deserve. The victim's courage in coming forward is commendable, and it is our collective responsibility to stand with her and demand justice. As this investigation unfolds, our thoughts are with the victim, and we fervently hope that her bravery will lead to the apprehension and prosecution of the perpetrators, sending a resounding message that such heinous acts will not be tolerated in our society. The incident in Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, continues to send shockwaves across the nation as more details emerge. 1. Community outcry. This brutal crime has triggered outrage and protests from various quarters, including activists, NGOs, and members of the Dalit community. People are demanding not only swift justice for the victim, but also a broader conversation about the safety and rights of marginalized communities. 2. Social media campaigns. The incident has gained widespread attention on social media, with hashtags such as #JusticeForBareilly victim trending. Users are sharing their support for the survivor and calling for stricter measures against sexual violence. 3. Political response. Politicians and lawmakers are also weighing in on the matter. Calls for immediate action and stronger laws to protect women and marginalized communities have been voiced at both the state and national levels. 4. Security concerns. This incident raises serious questions about the safety of individuals, particularly women and Dalit community members. The authorities are under pressure to ensure that such horrific crimes do not go unpunished and that preventive measures are put in place. 5. Legal proceedings. As the investigation unfolds, the legal process will play a crucial role in determining the fate of the accused. The victim's testimony and the evidence gathered will be pivotal in securing convictions. 6. National dialogue. This incident has reignited a national dialogue on the urgent need for improved safety measures, education, and awareness about sexual violence and harassment. It serves as a stark reminder of the work that remains to be done to ensure a safer and more equitable society for all. In the face of this appalling tragedy, it is crucial that society unites to demand justice, hold perpetrators accountable, and work towards a future where such incidents become rare exceptions rather than grim realities. The victim's courage in coming forward has sparked a collective determination to confront these issues head-on and strive for a safer and more just society. Alarming statistics. The rise in reported cases of rape involving Dalit women in India is shocking. Between 2015 and 2020 alone, there was a staggering 45% increase. On average, 10 incidents of rape against Dalit women and girls were reported daily during this period. This data reveals the urgent need for action and responsibility. It is disheartening to see that the entities responsible for enforcing justice often fall short. The Indian government recorded over 1.9 lakh cases of crimes against Dalits in just 4 years, with a significant number originating from Uttar Pradesh alone. The Congress leader face, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, also mentioned and attacked to the Modi's government over alleged rising of atrocities against Dalits and marginal communities. If we citing a media report which claimed that BJP-ruled states registered the highest number of crimes and violent acts against Dalits, Shudras and marginal communities. He also accused that the PM Narendra Damodar Das Modi of having an anti-Dalits mindset. We question the effectiveness of current regulations and demand actionable solutions and stop the VIP culture of the upper castes in India. With today's modern era, the fashion often includes revealing clothing, and there's a widespread understanding of it's important to differentiate between fiction and reality. In real life, consensual relationships require mutual approval, but in India, a complex issue persists. Some individuals from upper castes take advantage of their privilege, often disregarding the rights and dignity of Dalits and lower castes. This injustice highlights the need for social change and equality. Let's work together to create a more just society where every person's rights and dignity are respected. The preamble of the Indian Constitution disallows the formation of a theocratic state and precludes the state from identifying itself with or otherwise favoring any particular religion. Additionally, the Constitution encomic passes several provisions that emphasize complete legal equality of its citizens irrespective of their religion and creed and prohibit any kind of religion-based discrimination between them. But neither in laws nor in practice does there exist any separation between religion and the state. In fact, the two often intervene in each other's domain within legally prescribed and judicially settled parameters. Article 290A is one of the core examples of India constitutionally favoring a particular religion. The article provides that the government of the Indian state of Kerala provide funds to maintain the Hindu temples in the former princely state of Travancore, and it is crucial to emphasize that all citizens of India, regardless of caste or creed, should be protected under the Constitution. The pliable caste system in the post-independence era acts as a tool for identifying marginal groups and political mobilization. Various political leaderships can alter and influence the caste system to give different groups of people unequal rights in accessing public services and political competition. It's the present government's duty is to preserve the rights and dignity of every individual. Together, united against discrimination, we can strive for an India where violence against Dalits becomes a thing of the past. The horrific incident in Sultanpur and Bareilly, Uttar Pradesh, serves as a stark reminder of the deep-rooted caste system in India and the numerous obstacles it poses for Indian society. The caste system, which has persisted for centuries, continues to perpetuate discrimination, injustice, and violence against Dalits, Shudras, and other marginalized communities. This incident highlights the urgent need to address the plight of these communities and work towards uplifting them, providing them with the same opportunities and rights as their counterparts from higher castes such as Brahmins, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas. Central to this effort is ensuring equal access to education. Education has the transformative power to break the chains of inequality and empower individuals to create a more just and equitable society. When women are educated, they not only improve their own lives, but also contribute significantly to the betterment of their families and communities. Empowering marginalized communities, particularly through education, is a vital step toward dismantling the oppressive caste system and achieving a more inclusive and harmonious society. It's a collective responsibility to challenge discrimination.